and then you knock him over. If you were planning to join the mercenaries, by the way, you would get the other mission as soon as you join them. So there's that. You gotta do both of them if you really want to join them, which I won't, obviously, because I want to join the militia. I just like the balance of freaking having some spells, and it will make the late game really easy. Like, you can basically choose, like, your difficulty in the beginning of the game, and, it will decide what covenant you join, basically. If you join the mercenaries, the early game will be the easiest, but the late game will be tough as nails, because you get really nothing besides a weapon and your bow. And if you join the monastery, basically the early game is a pain in the ass, and actually the late game isn't that easy either, because you basically take no hits, and the only the only armor you are given is the mage robes. So there was a difference in Gothic 1. In Gothic 1 you would get a legendary armor at the end, no matter what covenant you choose. That's just not happening here. You will get whatever covenant you choose, that's your armor. If you don't... Yeah, basically the paladin is like the middle thing and probably the easiest in the late game. But definitely one of the harder ones in the early game.
I took care of Bengar's militia problem.
Did you make sure that they won't be standing on his doorstep again tomorrow?
They'd have a really hard time doing that.
Well done. You passed your test. If you can handle a militia, most here will respect you.
That was actually lower than I expected. But this will actually convince most of these guys, by the way. And this will impress more of them if you would do, as opposed to doing the other one.
Where did you pick that up then? Really didn't.
Doing all right?
Hey, I know you. From the colony. What do you want here?
Really didn't deserve that.
I've come to join you.
Why not? I've got nothing against it. Anyway, you freed our mine from the guards back then. But don't count on getting along with the others here so easily. A lot of newbies have come along since then, and some of the old mercenaries won't remember you. I almost didn't recognize you. You look rather haggard.
When the barrier fell, I barely got away with my life.
Looks like you got lucky then.
Do you have anything to sell?
Oh, don't ask. Bennett, one of the new guys, takes care of the weapons and armor now. In the colony, I was responsible for Lee's entire weapons store. And then along came a trained smith and pow, I'm out of a job. I desperately need a new job, even if all I do is guard the farms out there. I don't care, just as long as I'm not twiddling my thumbs here anymore.
Can you teach me anything?
I can teach you a few tricks in handling a bow if you want. I don't have anything better to do right now anyway.
Just like you said, a thing or two.
And? Found a new task yet?
Not so far. Let me know if you have a job for me.
Can't go on like this forever as much.
Have you tried finding a job in town?
In the city? Wild horses couldn't drag me there. Or do you think I would want to work there as a militia soldier? I can just imagine myself in the courtier's uniform. And then that obsession with obedience. Nah, forget it. There may not be anything to do here on the farm, but at least I can do what I want.
Okay, so we got his vote. This is Rod. I think we can do that.
How are things?
What do you want from me, weenie?
How's it going?
That's none of your business, weakling.
Been there, done that.
I am strong enough.
Nonsense, you couldn't even lift a decent sword like mine.
I used to say that myself.
I said I am strong enough.
Oh, you're killing me. Want to risk a little bet?
I bet I can handle your sword.
Really? How much should I relieve you of?
Well, you look like a poor sucker. Let's make it 30 gold pieces. Do you even have that much?
Couldn't get away with that.
Sure.
Let me see, then.
Here.
All right, let's see how strong you are.
About this strong.
Looks like you got me there. I never expected that. You really don't look like you have that much strength in you. Well, I guess I just lost 30 gold pieces. Here you are. Now give me back my weapon.
Here you are.